So today we will see variables in C++. We will see different type of variables used in C++ and we will implement a program to understand them. So what is variable? A variable is a symbolic name given to location in computer's memory where some value is stored which can be used in the program. The value of variable may change during program execution, but for a given instance only value can be stored in it. A variable name can consist of capital letters like A to Z or lowercase letters of lowercase a to Z or digits 0 to 9 and underscore character also. The first character must be a letter or underscore. Blank spaces cannot be used in variable names. Special characters like hash and dollar that are not allowed. C++ keywords cannot be used as a variable name. You can see example here. Int my number is integer variable, then my number equal to 15 means giving the value to variable and then outputting that variable. So now we will implement a program. So for that we will do right click on this folder and open with code, and now it is loading. And now we will create a new file. So we will create a new file with a new name, that is variables.cpp. Now I will write a program for variables. So for that I will write hash include iostream using namespace std, then int main, then in curly braces we will start our main program, main code that we have to write. So I will write int my number. So now int is an integer variable that has 15 value. I had given it a value of 15. My number equal to 15. Mean to say that my number is a container in which 15 value is stored. So I am writing here step by step. So I will write here comment like it is an integer variable. How we will output this number? By cout my number. So I will write cout my num, and then we will see the output. So output is here 15. So our variable is printed here 15. So 15 is stored in my num and it is printed up on the screen. And now I will write another integer variable, that is int my number, and now I will tell you that it is also known as integer variable. And now I will give the value to this number, that is my number equal to 20. So it is also known as variable initialization. Variable initialization means giving value to a variable. Now cout my number to output this. Now we'll see output. So output is 15, 20. 15 and 20 are together. So I will write a /n to break the line. So now I will break the line using /n. So /n is used to go to next line. Now I will also use /n here for output of giving variable. Now I will write another variable int num equal to 5. So I had written one variable of integer that is equal to 5. Now I will write a double variable that is double equal to my float. I had given name to that variable, that is my float num, and now its value is 5.99. And now I will write a character variable by using char my letter. My letter is name given to this character variable. My letter equal to D. In single quotes I had written D. And now string my text equal to, now I will write hello in double quotes and then semicolon to terminate. And now I will use boolean variable. For that I will use here bool and then my boolean. The name of that variable is my boolean equal to the value. The value is true. I had given value true. You can give true value or false value. Oh, by mistake semicolon is written. I am correcting it. Here it is showing error. Oh, I had not used semicolon. Now I had used semicolon. Now it is correct. And now we will see that it is an integer variable that is also known as whole number without decimals, and it is a floating point number with decimals, and it is character variable. So I will write here character and single alphabet. So it is a character variable. So I will write here character and then string is there. So I had also shown you about string, that is text or collection of character. Other than that, char is a single alphabet. And now boolean. So boolean can have true or false value. So boolean variables can have true or false values that I had shown here, that 1 is for true and 0 is for false. And now I will output these variables. So I will use cout integer, and now I will output that number. So I will output num. I had copied and pasted this code to output the things. So now I will output the float, and now I will output the float, and for float I will write here my float num. Now I will output here character, and for character we will write here my letter. So now we will output the string, and for string we will use my text to output the string. And in last we will output the boolean variable, that is my boolean. I will change it here also, boolean, boolean, and now return 0 in the end. So now let's play this program. So I am running this program now by clicking on the play button. So output is here 15, 20, then integer 5, float 5.99, character D, string hello, and boolean 1. 15, 20 for above, that is shown there, and then there is integer variable, that is 5, and then float 5.99, then character D, then string, that is hello, and then boolean, that is 1. So everything is shown here. So now I am giving some space here and playing it again so that you can differentiate it, and now you can see it clearly. Again that values are coming, the values that we had given to the variables of different types that are came here. So this was all about variables. Other than that, I will write some comments that will be helpful for you, that will also revise your concept that we had done till now. Variables are containers for storing data values. In C++, there are different types of variables defined with different keywords. Like for example, int stores integers that are whole numbers without decimal, such as 1, 2, 3 or -1, 2, 3. And then double stores floating point numbers with decimals such as 1.99 or -1.99. And then character, so character stores single characters such as A or B, and char values are surrounded by single quotes. I had written here single quotes, but you can also use double quotes. Other than that, bool stands for boolean, which store values with two states, true or false, in which 1 stands for true and 0 stands for false. Now in the last, I will write a syntax about them, that what is the syntax of declaring variable, that is type, then variable name, and then equal to, and then we can give it value. We can initialize a variable. So type here is known as data type. So this was all about variables that you had seen here. So want to learn C++ from starting, they can access our C++ playlist or click the playlist given there at your right and access this C++ playlist.